Hi guys, Red Baron here, welcome back to Banished. Thanks for joining me again. Hopefully you enjoyed the previous video. If you haven't seen it, I strongly recommend you have a look at that, because we are not looking at vanilla version of this game. So there are some key information within the previous video that you don't want to miss out, otherwise you might be a bit confused if you play the game in a different setup that we are. So in the previous one we spent an awful lot of time setting up the game, so today we're just going to jump straight in and see what we can get done today. Hopefully I want to show you quite a bit more on town services, so you'll see how quickly we can get to the stage that otherwise you would have to play for years and years within vanilla. So without further ado, let's start. So what we want to do first, what I want to focus first on, is my dumb mistake that I've done, which was neglecting this little bugger, the woodcutter. So we're basically sitting at a big fat zero of fuel. That is not good. It is not good because our citizens will start freezing, and in fact they already did. They did start moaning about lack of fuel. Fair due to them. So as you can see, I've got the game paused at the minute, and I'm just thinking about possible solutions. Yeah, I mean, I've got a couple of solutions. One is to wait it out. I've got a couple of builders. They're cracking on with the building of the woodcutter, so they should be done fairly quick. What we are facing now is there's another problem. You see this stockpile here? It's ready to take some firewood. Well, it's not ready to take any firewood because it's not there. It will need clearing first, and that will take some time. So do we want to risk these poor souls freezing to death? I don't think so. Not that early in the game. I'm not prepared to lose these guys. So what I'm thinking about doing is deleting the game, the set building. So that should automatically. Oh, we deleted something else that we didn't want to delete. It would be the gatherer, I believe. Yep, that's a good start of the video. Mistake after mistake. So right, there we go. Airball is back on. This house is getting removed. So what we're gonna do is we'll keep the builders assigned to this building. They will crack on with that, and as soon as they finish the woodcutters, we'll crack someone and get someone cracking with that firewood as soon as that. And then what we're gonna do is reclaim this stone house. So hopefully we'll manage to cancel the removal of the building as such. So we're not gonna lose any more time than we already have. Providing that we get the stockpile done first. Otherwise we might just have to sacrifice this building, but we'll see. So let's unpause, see what happens. So these guys are homeless. They should, there we go, they should assign themselves back to the boarding house. That's where this building is becoming so handy. If you do have to delete a house or something, these guys have somewhere to go rather than just roaming freely. Okay, so the woodcutter's getting built slowly but surely. Hey, up, stopped raining. Thank God it stopped raining. We've got a bit of sunshine. Guys are doing well. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so whilst this issue is getting straightened out, we're we might start thinking what to do next. Let's pause this. There was a stone house somewhere. The stone house. Where are you? Yeah. Not yet. It will pop up eventually anyway. Pretty sure I've set up 2 stone houses here. Never mind, we'll go back to that. Right, so pause again. Now both the builders got assigned to this removal. Let's get rid of them first. Not that one. Right, so we've got no builders. Now this demolition won't progress until I assign more builders. So what I want to make sure that is done before that is that we're going to hold some fuel. So let's assign a 1 woodcutter. Then let's increase the priority of this stockpile. So our hardworking woodcutter has got somewhere to store the wood. Okay, so we don't need the herbalist just yet. We'll be looking at it as soon as we get some fuel stocked up. How's our building house doing? Yeah, they've got 74 firewood. That should keep them going for a while. Okay, let's crank this speed up a little bit more. There we go. How's our fella doing? There we go. I think I've seen some wood going on there. Yeah, we got some logs. So we should have some wood coming in shortly. Is this area clearing out? How come it's not clearing out? Let's, come on guys. Where's our priority? There we go. Let's increase that priority a bit more. There we go. Well, they're chopping everything around it, but not the actual stuff inside it. You see, AI in this game has got a mind of its own, and if you let them loose for too long, they might start doing things that you least expect, and you don't actually want them to do. So you just have to be really vigilant about them. You have to keep an eye on them, keep them on a short leash. Okay, there we go. So some wood is actually starting to build up, some fuel, firewood. So now we can reclaim this house and resettle the good old folk that was living there. There we go. They're back in. They're whinging about the fuel again, but now they can go get their fuel. Keep themselves warm. There we go. Yeah. So we're good. So we had another option of waiting it out, but like I said, it's way too early in the game to risk. I think it was 5 or 6 citizens early game. Way too early. Especially that we want to build up quite a big city as soon as possible. That would hinder our expansion quite a bit. So at the minute what we've got is we've got 12 adults, 13 adults, 3 children. I think it's time to build up some more houses to increase that birth rate. And we'll do it. We can achieve it by building more houses. We're gonna go straight into stone houses. Like I said, I was hoping to build up a nice little fishing village. We're not going to be building symmetrically. It's bloody boring. So let's do it a bit more. A bit more interesting by going just along the coast. Yeah, just along the coast. Good, good. So food is building up. Beautiful. What is going on with this stockpile? What? Where are my builders? There we go. Right, we need a couple of builders. Get cracking with that stockpile. Come on. Question is, where are they stocking that firewood? I'm quite surprised. Quite interested. Where are they stocking up that firewood? So it's 49 there. 64 here. Come on, guys. Where do you keep your food? Where do you keep your wood? Where do you keep your firewood? Okay, never mind. It is somewhere. Right. I think it's time to increase the speed of the travel of our little citizens. So let's build them some roads. We've got some stone, not much, but that will do. Yeah, let's get rid of these. Yeah, these are in the way, so I can't build the roads up until I get rid of all this stone, all these little resources. They need clearing out if I can build my freaking roads. Yeah, let's put another house here as well. Yeah, they might focus on building these up a bit too early for my liking, so it's just to keep a couple here for now. Do you remember I told you in previous video just to prioritize, just to keep an eye on this. Try to plan ahead, which I obviously did a good job with, and I had to sort out this little issue. Yeah, just plan ahead, but keep pausing these buildings, and then when you think you're ready, when you know you're ready, just unpause them, let the guys do their work. As they say, one step at a time. Okay, so that's looking good. What I'm also thinking about, there we go, the wood pile is actually full. Got 800 pieces of wood. The stockpile, 115 still coming up. So bear in mind that even though you set your limit to 600 and your forester lodge is no longer cutting any trees, whatever remaining resource clearing that you left for said resource, the labourers will keep collecting it and building the stocks up, so they will carry on until they've got space to stockpile it, but so to speak. I'm not sure what's going on here, but this is starting to get on my nerve, actually. Come on, guys. It's not hard work. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to pause everything. 2 builders on this one. No, go away. Got 2 builders on this one. No, you go away as well. See, they can't finish a freaking stockpile and they already built a freaking road. Right. I need that done ASAP, guys. Come on. Not being funny here now, but we need this stockpile done. Come on. I've got a funny feeling that we're gonna have to delete this as well. See, things like that sometimes really annoy me, so I'm gonna have to do this. There we go. So these rocks are now highlighted for removal. And let's increase the priority. Oh, we should get some laborers. Sorting this out. There we go. There we go. There's always a way to sort out an issue. Beautiful. So back to our stockpiles, specialized stockpiles. Boom. Oh, no, no, no. We don't want iron. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's keep the footprint sort of similar to, oh, it's got that. There we go. That's a beautiful stockpile. And you're going to see it filling up with the fuel in a moment. Right. So now you see these little signs. The guys actually run out of tools because I'm a tool and I'm too slow. So let's slow down this game a little bit. I think the guy's getting ahead of me. So we've got quite a bit of labourers. Not many kids coming in. No. Right. So what we want to do now, since we run out of tools, let's jump into resource production. And there's a smithy. And that's the guy we want. That's just the guy we want. And I was thinking about setting up a little production area here, temporary resource production. So that's another reason why I don't like my work areas overlap too much, so I can sort of utilize the space between. Even though these do overlap quite a bit, so I've got a bit of space here. But I think that will do. Yeah, I think that will do. So what we're gonna do is build ourselves a couple of smithies, and I'll tell you why couple in just a sec. Let's just set up some roads first, because I want them to do their job as quickly as possible, providing that my freaking laborers remove all this stuff as quickly as possible as well. I need them to clear all this area as quickly as possible. Right, so we're gonna need a couple of builders. It says 4, but 2 will do. Let's start unpausing some of these houses as well. 3 here. We started with 4 families, so we're gonna build up 5 houses to start with. Fill them up. See how it goes. In fact, we can do a couple more. Let's do a couple more. And they've got nothing else to do, so they might as well crack on with that. How's our food doing? Food is not too bad at all. I'll tell you what, in fact, let's proceed with the market as well. I know it's quite a few buildings, but we're good. We're good. We've got fuel coming in. Yep. Our woodcutter is doing a good job. Oh, we've got nobody working on these. Why we've got nobody working on these? Come on, guys. I told you to crack on with these. Blacksmiths. Where are my builders? Where are all my builders? I suppose they want to have somewhere to buy the food from and stuff, so despite me telling them what to do, they're just doing their own thing. So that's, like I said, that's one of those things that they can really screw you over. So we've got no tools, got a shitload of wood. Yeah, happy days. Great stuff. Doing a good job. Got no tools, 1200 wood. Yay, priorities, for goodness sake. These stuff's still not removed. Yep, sounds about right. Okay, are they gonna do these blacksmiths? Nope. Right. Let's crank up the speed a little bit. There we go, market's cleared now. So now, there we go, there's our firewood stocking up. Now, whilst these guys doing whatever they're doing, seems like I've got no influence on their behavior whatsoever, so might as well leave them to it. Yeah, there we go. So whilst they're doing that, I'm just going to quickly explain to you why am I building 2 blacksmiths right off the bat. And that is because what I'm counting on is, as soon as we build this city hall, what I'll be looking at doing is sooner than later getting the trader. And that's where a surplus of tools will come in handy. We'll have something to trade for. And since our hunter, which we didn't build up yet, he will not provide us with a massive amount of leather, we will need some wool from sheep farms to create nice warm clothing for the guys. And yeah, as you know, we started on hard, so we have no seeds to plant any plants, trees, whatever, so farming goes out the window for quite some time, and we have no knowledge of any domesticated animals. We need to get them from the trader, and they're not cheap at all. About 6 sheep we need. For 6 sheep we need about 3200 units worth of resources to trade for, and in comparison, 1 iron tool is worth 4 units, so we would need about 800 of that. No, where's my calculator? Yeah, about 800 units of tools just to be able to trade for those 6 sheep. Not cheap at all. Food is building up, very nice. Obviously these guys are doing whatever they're doing. Right, can we build some more roads please through here? No, because we got a freaking tree in the way. Can we remove this tree please? Anyone? Someone? No? Okay. Oh, I think it's gonna be a long day. So we're into year 5, early spring. Survived yet another winter, so we're not doing too bad. I was hoping for a bit quick expansion. But AI within this game is doing its own thing. Why is the hunting cabin ready first before the actual blacksmith? I do not know, don't ask me. Since they're ready, let's assign some hunters. Get some of those textiles going. Speaking of textiles, leather as you like. We could use tailor. Where is he? We're gonna need a tailor going. We're definitely gonna need a tailor going. Let's whack him here. So the wool will be stored, not the wool, the leather will be stored initially in the barn. But then, what we're gonna do is assign a couple of vendors. And then they will transfer all the goods to the market, so they're nice and central for everybody to pick up. Hence, our tailor, best position for him is right next to the market. So that's why we're gonna build him up right in this spot, right next to the market. Whilst we're looking at that, we might just want to build up a road right here. Yeah, we've got no obstacles here to clear, so that's not going to take us a couple of years to do, which it seems to be taking that long for these guys to sort it out. But there we go. So all this area is clear. No, still not clear. I'll tell you what, we're going to do a bit of funny shaped road. It doesn't really matter. Stuff will still grow around it, so the forester will have no trouble growing trees around our road, so it doesn't really make any difference where it's laid out, so long as it is laid out and it helps our folk deliver stuff quicker, save them time. Right, so how are we doing? 300 stone, 400 iron, that's good, we're gonna need that soon. Fuel is slowly building up, yeah. So that's another reason why we're setting up 1200 units of fuel. We're gonna be using that quite a bit for trading now, throughout quite a few games now. I've tested the traders, and no matter what goods they bring in, they are all interested in trading for logs, fuel, and iron tools. So those three things will be the key resources for our trading. So let's stock up on those fairly quickly to boost up our trading potential in the future. There we go. So that's another house ready. Smoke's coming out of the chimney, so that means they've got fuel. They're happy. 2 houses ready here. Yeah, we got food. They got firewood. Same on here. Yep, buzzing. Alright, let's crack on. I really want that city hall going as soon as possible. Right, so meanwhile, these guys are running about like crazy. Look at them, they need some tools. It's gonna take them forever to chop those trees up. I don't think they've got any space to get rid of those logs. We might just have to build them a temporary log stockpile. Yeah, let's do it here. Let's get it as big as possible. Maybe not that big. Yeah, or maybe. Yeah, go on then. Oh, some more wood to get rid of. Oh my goodness, this should be fun. Okay. I'll tell you what. build one here. Just to get that wood going. Out of the way. Yep. Go on, lads. Get rid of all this wood that is in the way. Get rid of all this wood. Whilst we're on that, let's build a trader. That we can stockpile all the wood. The fisherman here, so we can. No, not you. Let's do it here. There we go. That should do it. Nice and close to the market, so they can fetch all the tradable resources very quickly. I noticed that was delaying me quite a bit in previous games. I set up the trader quite away from the town centre, and it was taking them forever to bring all the tradable goods. So even though the merchants tend to come yearly, once a year, 12 months, more or less. So we have plenty of time to restock, but still, when you've got limited human resources, if you like, it can take them quite some time. What's going on here? Average health of citizens is not great at all. How's a herbalist going? It's not going. Tell you what, let's get rid of the forester for now. I know I said we're not going to do a lot of micromanagement, but hey ho, looks like we're going to have to. At least at the beginning. There we go. So now all these obstacles for the roads slowly getting cleared. Let's finish this road up. Hopefully all these will disappear in a minute. We can connect these roads and we'll have a highway to the forest. There we go. So first smith is up and running. Well, it will be when I'll assign somebody to work there. And in fact, we'll assign another one. So it's ready as soon as the building comes up. The guy's gonna run to work. Now, if you do something like that, or let's say your building, you don't need your building to do anything, as soon as you stop production, let's say this, yeah, this one, oh, that one. So all these workers, they are doing their jobs, hunting animals, gathering food, etc., etc. If you don't need that building up and running for whatever reason, stockpiled on food, and you're happy where you are, if you press that work button, all the work without reassigning the workers, they will just automatically go into labor. So they will collect all the stuff, all the resources that you told them to clear out, and they'll just do jobs like that, pick up the resources, carry them, etc., etc. So that's another neat little trick to minimize your micromanagement. Okay. So we've got our smithies up and running. Trading post, not yet. There we go, now they're cracking on with the houses. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay, herbalist. Yeah, let's get that herbalist soon. So what I'm thinking now, what we can start considering, there we go, town services. Yeah, so town services. We're only into year 6. I'm already looking at providing majority, if not all, the town services. We're gonna have to start thinking about cemetery, because people will start dying soon, and we don't want any diseases spreading. And if people won't have any cemetery to go to remember their ancestors, they will not be happy about it. How much of a hit we'll take, I'm not sure, but the happiness will be affected by a lack of cemetery. So we're gonna have to start thinking about that as well at some stage, and it's gonna be sooner than later. But first things first, herbalist should be not touched yet. Okay, this stockpile not touched yet. Come on, guys, what are you doing? We don't need the forester just yet. Nowhere near. The food is back up. I was just looking at this food before, and it gone down to about 900 figures. I'm not sure why, what happened there. I just came back up, so we're gonna have to keep a close eye on that. Don't want to run out of food, do I? We only just sorted out fuel crisis. I definitely don't want to be running to the supermarket to get some extra food, that's for sure. The other thing is, I don't want to waste my tradable resources on food when the merchant comes around. If I have to, I will, but I would prefer not to. There are ways to stockpile, you just have to keep an eye on it. So it would be just like last resort sort of thing. Nothing else available. I had to do it before, and I think it's a complete waste of resources. So we'll try not to put ourselves in that lousy position. Okay. Right, let's have a look at what our builders are doing. They are picking up resources, and that makes no sense. Right, let's build that. Let's build that herbalist. Let's get that up and running, guys. Come on. He's getting something to eat. He is picking up resources. There we go. That's up and running now. Let's do this, and then do this. Got one here. Somebody's doing something now. Good. So even though it says 0, we've still got some sort of progress. There we go. Herbalist is ready. Let's assign one straight away. We need some herbs going because we got quite a lot of unhealthy and rather grumpy citizens here. Let's get that sail up and running. Come on, guys. They seem to be focusing on clearing all these rocks. I don't need you to do that just yet. If we run out of space, I'll let you know. But for now, focus on building up. Come on. Yeah, these houses. Right, so we're getting to 22 citizens, adult citizens, 2 children. Let's get some more houses going. There we go. Get this house going. Yeah. So I want to show you how quickly we can expand and have a lot of children and still be able to sustain the amount of food coming in, even with schools going. So we're going to have quite a bit of weight if you like, for adults, because they're gonna have to go through schooling stage, which delays their growing up and availability for work. And we're still gonna be good. Right, so let's just quickly set up this hospital. On the hospital within the market area. Maybe I can just sit just outside. Just outside. Yeah, let's do it that way. School. Yeah, we definitely want school in the vicinity of all the houses. Well, majority of the houses. We've got some houses here, don't we? But majority of the housing is going to be within this area. So let's provide school just somewhere near. How's our fuel going? I just noticed, yeah, the amount gone down a little bit. Right, so there we go. Our temporary wood stockpile. We don't need that now. Let's get rid of it. Goodbye, goodbye. Good. That looks far more neater than before. Right, can we build this road? Can we build this highway? Boom! Shakalaka. Right, got the tailor ready. Let's assign the tailor. I'll be building another one soon. Yeah, we're gonna need one fairly soon. What I don't want to do is run out of the cloves. That cloves are already run out. So we got it set up by default to hide coats, leather. Yeah, good. We won't be making much of that. Let's have a look at the statistics. We only got 28 leather with full staff in the hunter's lodge, hunter cabin. Sorry, that is jack all. Believe me, that is jack all. Now, we would have to either set up another hunting / gathering area like that somewhere, just to keep those ladders coming in, to keep up with the demand. But what I will be hoping for is to get the sheep as quick as possible through the trader. But we'll look at that in the next episode of Banished. So I hope you liked the video. Let me know down below in the comments what you want to see. What would you change? It's a fairly new channel, so I'm open to all the critics. And if you did like it, just don't forget to press that like button. Please subscribe as well, not to miss on any more content that is coming in shortly. And then I will have a Facebook page that will be coming soon as well. So just stay tuned, keep visiting, and hopefully we'll have a great ride. So yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.